Flash games. Who doesn't love them? For me, they were a really big part of my childhood because keeping yourself occupied as a kid is really not hard, especially when you have access to the internet. An internet filled with online flash game websites like miniclip.com or coolmathsgames.com. That doesn't actually have any maths games on it, but shh. Don't tell the teachers. And with me being such a big Sonic fan, it sure was a good thing that there was such an abundance of fan-made Sonic Flash games. Some of which we're going to be taking a look at today. Some good, some bad, and some just straight up insulting. Let's get started. Starting with the most obvious one that I assume most people would know, Ultimate Flash Sonic. Since I never had Sonic Advance, this was the next best thing. I never played this one on browser. It was part of a collection of Flash games that my cousin had put on a computer at my grandma's house that didn't have internet. And as a result, I played them over and over since I didn't really have anything else to do. Alright, let's go. Oh, okay. This game controls and feels pretty good, which is surprising for a fan-made Flash game. A lot of these games fail to really capture the flow of actual Sonic games, and this one's still not quite there, but it's enough to be enjoyable. Out of all of the games I cover today, this is the one that gets it the most right, and it's why so many people know this one. I mean, you got a bunch of levels, 4 characters to play as, and even bosses. Bosses that can suck my dick. I think it was a lot more appealing to us kids back in the day when emulators weren't as widespread as they are now and you could just play the actual Sonic Advance, but Ultimate Flash Sonic isn't a bad trade-off. Then there were 2 games that always used to be my go-to whenever I had access to a computer and was really bored. The best time killer of all time was Sonic Scene Creator, and with a title screen like this, could you blame me? Tails, you good, man? It was about as good as it got for early internet, where you could place a bunch of sprites on a very tiny screen and go nuts with whatever dumbass scene you wanted to make. And even though it really doesn't hold up now, god damn it used to be so fun. Big, please! It's not too late to stop this! Froggy! You've slaughtered thousands, Big! Froggy! Have you ever wanted to make your own Sonic OC? Well, now you can, with the Sonic Character Creator. Make such horrific abominations as Vortex the Chaos Slayer, Vorhog the Hedgehog, and Josh, the serial killer. Unfortunately, you have a ton of options when it comes to customization, which means that it takes about 5 seconds to make a horrifying monstrosity. The worst part is the absolute king of Sonic Flash games was a series of games called Final Fantasy Sonic X, which completely made my childhood. There are 6 of these released across the course of a few years, which were RPGs crossing over a bunch of game characters like Sonic, Link, Mega Man, and whoever this guy was. I was never a fan of the turn-based battles, but they were really well made, and each part offered 1 or 2 fights and a ton of overarching plot. I really do appreciate the internet's obsession back in the day of making everything, especially for some reason Sonic, have Dragon Ball Z fight scenes. It was just so freaking awesome. I always played them out of order, and so had absolutely no idea what was going on, but god damn it, I loved it. My favorite one was the 6th game. Mainly because it was so easy. It just made me feel like such a badass, even though it was basically scripted that you'd win the fight. I mean, you get to play as Sonic, plus 100 points already, versing a Sonic OC. Okay, take 10 points. But then you pull out a massive sword and turn Super Sonic and absolutely obliterate his ass back to DeviantArt. The worst one, in my opinion, was the game before it, where you had to fight this piece of shit with literally a bazillion health. I tried this one 1,000 times as a kid, and I still can't beat it now. The mastermind behind this awesome series is the amazing Black Devil X, who I owe quite a bit to since his works inspired a lot of my passion behind Sonic and sprite animation. And, would you believe, the madman is still going. Bloody legend! I could do an entire video talking about this series, there's just so much to it. But alas, we have other games to talk about. I found a Sonic Flash game website that has a ton of these games. Play over 100 Sonic games? Whoa! I'm mainly picking this website though because the descriptions are absolutely hilarious. Sonic the Hedgehog Blast 5. This fun, creative Sonic ROM was made for the Nintendo. Sonic Xtreme features different game physics, Mario characters, and other weird game elements. Well, how could I resist? Oh wow. Wow. Well, the only thing extreme about this game is the frame rate. All you really have to do to win is just keep jumping. Like, just keep jumping until you beat it. That's it. Nivel superado siguiente nivel? I think a demon is trying to communicate with me. Sonic Lost in Mario World. Ah, hell yeah. This one was one of my favorites as a kid, and I can see why. Sonic Lost in Mario World is a terrible title that's basically saying it's Mario, but with Sonic in it. And there's plot. When Sonic woke up once a day, he decided to take a walk in his beautiful world without his wife knowing. Wife? He doesn't want his wife to know he's going for a walk. Why? I hate to see what kind of skeletons in the closet Sonic has if he has to hide walking from his wife. Anyway, he suddenly saw a blue spinning circle right above him. He jumped in it, not like in those quotations, and basically gets transported to another dimension. Okay, we get it. So yeah, it's exactly what you're thinking it is. It's a lot floatier than I remember it being. Like, this game does not control well at all. Oh, hey, Mario. Oh, Mario, why? I thought we were friends, but now Sonic will never see his beloved homeland again. All right, Mario, I'm back, and I'm ready to kick some plumber. Oh, no, he still kills you in one hit. Okay, great. I tried for ages and could not work out what the hell to do here. I'm assuming the creator of the game just really liked Mario because he will just wreck your shit. Mario, please, we can work this out, man. Remember that one time we went to the Olympics together? We were like brothers once. Mario, I know you're still in there. Mario! Okay, so then there's Sonic Adventure Kiss, a game I clicked on out of sheer curiosity, and yep, there it is. Have you ever wanted to just stop living? See how long you can see how long you can smooch with your girlfriend before anyone catches you. If you get caught, it will be very embarrassing and you will lose a life. You heard it here first, folks. You fucking die if you get caught kissing. They execute you for your crimes. This is just a funny version of gameplay. Sonic has one great dream. To kiss his sweet girlfriend. Kissing on the public place is very special. As soon as no one is looking, Sonic should sneak in a kiss with his girlfriend. Make them kiss passionately, without getting caught, or you will lose a life. Just make them kiss watchfully to fill the kissing loader within specified time duration in each level. What? Okay, so yeah, this game is just as awful as I thought it would be. Apparently Blaze gets high or something when you lose. I don't know. I managed to work out the most effective strategy to beat this game. Maximum kissing power! So someone took it upon themselves to put Sonic in Streets of Rage 3. Alright then. You got Axel, Blaze, Sonic, and Zan. I do have to say, though, the sound effects are a bit all over the place. It is pretty funny seeing this little hedgehog just beating the crap out of humans. You wanna fucking go? You wanna mess with it? Even though you can just spam the special attack and you win. It's pretty well made and plays surprisingly well. Would recommend this to any Streets of Rage fans or people who just like watching Sonic kicking the shit out of people. Okay, next is Amy's Whack-A-Nick. Sorry, what? Oh, it's just a whack-a-mole game. Phew. In this game, you, and I quote, crush the skulls of badniks. And not Sonic's. Do not crush Sonic's skull. Ow. Sonic X is an interesting one because unlike the other games that just reuse sprites, this one has its own art style, which really goes to show why so many games use the sprites. In this game, instead of running and jumping, you instead throw rings at the enemies like a freaking psychopath. The plot is that Amy has been kidnapped, so I guess it prompted Sonic to go on a murderous rampage. I couldn't get very far into the game, but I imagine the ending has Sonic beating Eggman to death with a ring or something. It's incredibly hard to control, but hey, I admire the effort. Sonic vs. Simpson. With an icon like that, how could I refuse? Oh, God. Okay, so this is just another one of those crappy bike racing games, except this time you're racing Bart Simpson for some reason. There's really nothing to this one aside from the completely random characters thrown in there. And also, Bart is crying for some reason when he beats you. Probably because he knows what Sonic does when he gets angry. Can you make it through all 10 crazy levels? Apparently not, because this game is freaking hard as shit. Oh my god. Okay, so unlike every other Sonic game ever made, this one instead has you using the mouse to move Sonic back and forth, and you click to jump. And you basically just collect rings and dodge the obstacles. I don't want to say it's bad, because I'm sure whoever made it worked hard on it, but I'm not feeling the crazy, dude. Each level progressively promises to get crazier. Not crazy yet. A little crazy. Almost crazy. Holy fuck, you're gonna die! Then, of course, you got the really weird ones. Those dress-up games, or those driving ones that are seemingly mass-produced by the thousands. A lot of these are pretty bare bones and formulaic. It's usually just a still image of Sonic slapped on some generic bike riding game. Like this one, which has Sonic correctly exercising road safety laws by staring intently at you instead of the road. And the way you die in this game is incredibly abrupt. Sonic Bikey. Bikey. And yeah, this one's basically the exact same thing, just with an even more disturbing Sonic. Hey, at least this one's looking at the road this time. Also, you can't die in this game, so you can just transcend the mortal plane instead. Sonic Saves Mario. Doesn't look like it's doing a very good job to me. Oh wow, this one's actually pretty good, and it's a driving game. Why does Mario look pregnant? Mario is drunk. Oh, okay then. Guess that explains things. Help Sonic drive his friend Mario to his home. Wow. After everything Mario did, Sonic is still concerned about his friend's well-being and is encouraging safe driving habits. Well done, game. Wait, never mind. Sonic kind of just chucked Mario on the back there and his limp body just kind of flops around. So, how exactly is Sonic saving Mario in this game? Saving him from his crippling alcohol addiction? Ah, how the tables have turned. So after the 57 concussions Mario received in the back of Sonic's truck, he has lost his memory of that one time he tried to murder him and sets off on a quest to save him, in a game that thankfully isn't a car driving game. Your motivation in this game is an incredibly moving and emotional plea from Sonic. Help. This one's alright, but it's more of a Mario fan game than a Sonic one, because Sonic's kind of just there. And that's really all the Sonic relevance I could find. It's just an average Mario game past that. So all in all, I wanted to thank all of the creators of these games for keeping my young self incredibly occupied and prevented me from doing anything productive. Even the guy who made Sonic Adventure Kiss. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you want me to do another video talking about Flash games, because this one was super fun. See ya!